Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. We are just from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. And Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, so this old place not quite done yet. There is playoff football to be played in the East Bay in Oakland, California. Coming up, it's an AFC battle on tap between our visitors and the Oakland Raiders. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Back to throw here. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get him for a loss of about 3. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Antonio Brown, 49 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back?
Chad Hutton, 90, Wolf. Get the stop here, D.
On first down, it's Martin. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. first down. He'll drop to throw it. Brought in over the middle by Graham. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final two. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 9-yard touchdown ground. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout.
Check right. Watch right. We got right. Target. Ready, go.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz. Coming and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Well, Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs at defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there, a pass interference call.
The throw complete here to Williams. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar path, trying to work his way through all that.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. They'll set up a throw, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyrell Williams.
Touchdown. Here we go. 50.
They'll run on first down. Richard. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll keep it on the ground. Martin. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. On first down, it's Martin. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now, Richard. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.